What's up, everybody? My name is Breezely, co-founder and artistic director from Versatile Dance Company. I want to thank MihranTV for having me out once again. If you look behind me, the logo is reversed because we have it mirrored for you. Today, we're going to work on Muscle Man Lock. Let's get started. All right, so before I get started, just a little bit brief history about locking. It was created by a man named Don Campbell Campbell. Before it was called locking, it was actually called Campbell locking. A lot of the moves and styles back then that were created were usually named either after their AKAs or their personal names in general, right? So before it turned into locking, it was called Campbell locking. So that's just a little bit of a brief history that I like to explain. Locking, aka Campbell locking, got really famous once it hit Soul Train. When Don Campbell and then the Lockers hit Soul Train in the early 1970s, it became a world phenomenal dance. People all over the world try to mimic it, try to do all the moves that they saw on TV, and just know that they only got to see it once a week. So whatever they did once a week, everybody around the world was trying to catch up. And that was the beauty about back then when they were trying to watch locking and figure it out. The main thing when we talk about locking, the main thing is the lock, yeah? A lot of times dancers, they'll start doing crazy things, crazy tricks, but they forget to do the lock, which is the most important thing, okay? So from here, what we like to do is, because it's coming from the funky chicken dance, Don, when he was doing it, he actually got stuck. So when he got stuck in a position like this. One of his friends was like, yo, Don, I want to see you do that lock that you do. And he was like, okay. So he started going like this, and then he was creating a dance just off the top of the dome, and he was from here, boom. So what you do mechanically is you let this hip go. When you let the hip go, the left knee is gonna bend, boom, and you naturally just kind of sit over. It's almost like you're riding a bicycle or a motorcycle, yeah? You wanna come back to neutral. Boom. Just follow that hip going out. Boom. Yeah? At the same time, let's put the elbows out. Yeah? We don't want to just put the arms out. We want to put the elbows out, and we want to lock. Now, lock basically means lock your body. Get in that position and just lock it and stay there. Okay? So you come back again. 5, 6, 7, and lock. 5, 6, 7, and lock. 5, 6, 7, and lock. And 5, 6, 7, and lock. Okay? So from a side view, you notice I'm leaning over a little bit, and then I'm just gonna lock the body. Boom. Yeah? You can now, after that, once you get the familiar of the foundation, you can curl the wrists. You can make them higher. You can make them here. You can make them smaller. You can make them bigger. It's totally up to you, but you have to know that you need to push those elbows out and show that lock position. So when anybody says, let me see you lock, that is what you should be doing. It's nothing else, no other vocabulary step, it's simply boom. Okay, now remember, you could do it in the squat, boom. You could do one leg up, boom. You can have fun with that, but from now on, it is just lock, okay? One more time, ready? 5, 6, 7, and lock. 5, 6, 7, and lock. 5, 6, 7, and lock. And 5, 6, 7, and lock. Very nice, very nice. So shortly after that, what they were doing, they were adding, whether you want to call it moves or just more techniques, vocabulary movements that we call today, they added from here, muscle man. So a lot of them, they say, yo, let me see your muscles. And they would show them up here, yeah? So when you show your muscles or you do the muscle man, okay, you want to make them strong. It's the same as thinking of an up lock. Yeah, they used to also call it an up lock, okay? So this would be regular lock, and this is an up lock or muscle man, or even they call it the blast. So nowadays, there's 3 terminologies. You got the up lock, you got the blast, or you got muscle man. I like to call it the muscle man because that's how I was taught, okay? So from here, when you do it, have a little bit of a bounce, and it's almost like, and 1. Okay, so you don't want to just go 1. You want to go and 1. Yeah, to have that little snap and lock going up. 5, 6, 7, and 1. 5, 6, 7, and 1. 5, 6, 7, and 1. and 5, 6, 7, and 1. Now, we're going to include the lock. You're going to slide down the body as if you're putting something in your pockets and go straight into the lock, okay? Slowly, 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2. Yeah, so it's 1 and 2. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2. Make it strong. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2. So now remember, when we start speeding up, don't just drop the hands. You want to slide down the body and then bring them back out. Okay? Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2. 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2. Let's go a little bit faster. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and ha, ha, ha. That's the rhythm. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2. 5, 6, 7, and ha, ha, ha. Now notice from the side real quick before we move on, when I do the muscle man or the blast, I'm actually doing a little bit of a back rock, okay? Because remember, we're doing street dance, so we always have to find a rock or a bounce in the midst of all this movement. So you want to go 1 and 2. So really I'm going ha, 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 ha. Yeah? 5, 6, 7, slow, boom, boom, boom. One more time, ready? 5, 6, 7, and ha, ha, ha. Okay? Give me 2 locks back to back. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Yeah? Notice I just switched. All I did was just switch the legs. Okay? If you want to keep them the same, you can keep them the same. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay? One more time. 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. All right, we're going to do 4 back to back. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Relax. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, let's try with music. Okay, so we're gonna go slow with the counts and then we'll speed it up, yeah? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Again, 1 and 2. One more time. Ha, ha, ha. All right, let's speed it up. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and again. 5, 6, 7. Okay, now give me 4 of your own version. Yeah, you can go squat, leg up, or just regular. Totally up to you. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. One more time, y'all. Last time. 5, 6, 7. Yeah? There you go, y'all. Good job. So there you have it, everybody. That is the Muscle Man Lock. Remember, this is a whole thing called Muscle Man Lock. If people just say, yo, do the lock, it's simply just lock, and you can lock in any position as long as you freeze frame within that position, okay? Please do your research. Please look up movements, other movements. We'll be teaching more movements and locking definitely as we keep going with the weeks with the tutorials, yeah? Thank you again, MihranTV, for having me. Please always think about practicing. If this was too hard, rewind, go back, have fun with it, because that's the main goal, is just having fun with this dance, learning about this dance, and then how can you share this dance in the future. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.